Volleyball really changed my life in a lot of ways, on and off the court, just giving me confidence and changing my personality for the better, and I always knew I wanted to do that for other people if I could.
For UMass Lowell head coach Resa Provanzano, coaching was a desire that came to her at a very young age.
We're going to go until we're satisfied with this group, okay? And then we'll switch it up.
When she wasn't starring on the court in college at the University of Georgia, she was coaching and learning off of it.
I started coaching young. As a freshman in college, I was coaching club teams and kind of going forward and always following my coaches around, so pretty early.
Before making her way to UMass Lowell, Provanzano spent 9 seasons as a D1 assistant coach, including 6 at Northeastern. She wasn't openly searching for a head coaching position, but when UMass Lowell called, she knew she had an opportunity too good to pass up.
When UMass Lowell called, it was just the right time. I didn't know much about the program, but I came here, met the people, and the excitement that was going on at the university was hard to ignore, and decided I wanted to be part of that.
With her vast experience, Provanzano has learned many different styles to coaching, but the most important lesson she learned is to be herself and establish her way of doing things.
All of the people that I worked under, either as a player or as an assistant coach, were very different, and I'm very fortunate that they were. From being very strategic to just being all about the motivation or whatever it might be, I just learned that there's a lot of ways you can do things, and you need to pick the way that's best for you to coach so that you can really inspire athletes and not try to be something you're not, and then just try to pull everything out of them.
Provanzano has heaped plenty of praise for her coaching abilities from her peers, including her former colleague and current Northeastern head volleyball coach, Ken Nichols. Another is current UMass Lowell assistant coach, Lauren DeTurk. DeTurk played and coached under Provanzano at Northeastern, and she said she's had a major influence on her coaching career and that she's benefited from her synergetic style.
She's been very collaborative. She always asks for our opinion, and I really appreciate that, just being coached by her and now working with her. She always wants to know our opinion and really respects it. So many influences, like in the office and as a coach, like always trying to get us to watch these videos about like how we teach and just in every aspect.
Provanzano's first season in charge saw the Riverhawks earn their first Division I win at Quinnipiac, but her top moment of the season came at home when the team notched its first America East victory.
Won the Stony Brook win was just our first conference win, was a tremendous night. I was so happy for the girls to see how excited they were, because that was a great team that we played that night, and to see us rise up to the occasion and to be playing that good of volleyball was pretty awesome.
Deflection, oh, it's down! The Riverhawks do it! They get their first conference win of the 2014 season. What an effort by head coach Resa Provanzano and the girls. With the program still in its early D1 stages, Provanzano is using that successfully as a recruiting tool for young student athletes.
We talked to the girls about coming and being part of history and making a name not just for themselves but for the program as it becomes Division I, and helping us do something that not a lot of people can do.
Reflecting back on her first season in charge, Provanzano was happy with her team's season-long progression and wants to improve on and off the court for next season.
I'm really happy with what we did in year one. We obviously have a long way to go, but we talked every day about getting better and improving every time we stepped on the court, and our girls did that. By the end of the year, they were playing their best volleyball, and every day they came in fighting, and I was impressed that they were able to keep that focus all year long. And then we went into the spring, and we had a very small roster in the spring due to graduating seniors and injuries, and the girls are the same way. So I'm happy with where we're headed. Academically, we talked about we want to make sure we're making the university proud. So we really want to step up in that area and obviously go out there and still make a name for ourselves as a program on the court.